Okay, video cut off. It's cool though. Um, this person didn't want you to know that part about your family specifically because I was getting ready to upload where like the video up to where it stopped at just now. But when I started to type in the title, when I got to the Y in family, this person, again, this person's energy stopped me from the whole YouTube closed out, and I tried it again, and it gets stuck at the Y. Because what I think is what you're going to wonder most right now in this circumstance is, why would they want to do something to my family, right? They don't care about your family. They don't care nothing about, they don't care about you. What kind of, they want to do this to keep you feeling like this, okay? They want to keep you and your family. That's where this came out at. They want to keep you and your family in this situation because they feel like, well, why should you have more, and why should this, you know, not be in favor of them? And it's essentially, it's like because this person doesn't love themselves, and you and your family know that this person can extend something they do not have. If you do not have it for yourself, like if you do not have confidence in yourself, you won't have confidence in other people too. Like this is the whole realm of things that, what is this mess? Yep. What I'm getting is like, maybe you don't want to be puppeted. Maybe that's what you're realizing. Like, oh, okay, I really don't want to be, you know, told what to do, made to do this, or forced or manipulated or any of that, right? I don't know if this came out in the upright or in reverse, but the way I read it when I saw it, and it was in the upright when I saw the cards, is that it looks like you stopped this already. That's what I'm getting here. Like you stopped this little game, this little marionette. That's why the puppet was backwards. So you stopped them from having any type of dictatorship or domination in your life, and you're reluctant. You're very reluctant. You should be completely disinterested, is my opinion. But that's probably why the stop card came out. Is like that's where you've gotten to, or maybe that's where you're at now. Oh, wow. And maybe you didn't know they were trying to stop from whatever was happening in their life. Maybe that's like, wait a minute. But the fact that they would want to bring your family into it is probably what's stinging you the most right now, is what I'm hearing. It's like, why would you want, when you get close to someone and then you have to break up with them, and now you might see their brother out somewhere, or you have plans to do something with family members later on in the year, or so on and so forth. You've got to retract all of that. You know, the relationships, if you try to keep them with the families, it seems weird and awkward, right? I had that situation where it was like, damn. And I had to tell my husband, like, there's a person that's my uncle's best friend, and we dated for a long time, and he was really close with the family because he was already around, because my uncle, you know, it becomes one of those situations. And it's like, this person wants you to live an uncomfortable life. They're like, well, if you're not going to do this with me, even if it's uncomfortable for you, then I want you to be uncomfortable afterwards. Again, this person has no dictatorship. They only do when you go back. They can't pull the puppet strings if they're not in their hands, if that makes sense. But, and I feel like you've stopped it too, because maybe like on accident, you know, on accident, you actually decided or found or ran into someone that you really wanted to, you know, start a future with, because I see this baby in here, because pregnancy came up twice. Maybe that's also what this person is trying to stop you from having any children. They feel like once you do that, you're gone. Oh yeah, that's gonna make them mad. But you know in your heart that this is like goodness coming into your life. This is what you've worked so hard for. This is why we do all the, you know, shadow work. This is where you start to take more pride in your life, where it's like, I don't know, it's like some people live a private life where, you know, it looks all hunky-dory on the outside, but on the inside, there's all these people fighting and feuding and backstabbing and this and the other. And I feel like you are in that energy of like, okay, I think I've done enough healing and work to know and to be proud of where I've gotten to, and to be okay with my past, and to really be able to say, you know, I'm a different person. Yeah, your self-esteem, your self-worth, and ego is good as long as it's not, you know, diminishing of others, like in a forceful way. Like I'm the VP. That's like, does that mean you don't have to take any instruction or information or whatever from the president of the company? I mean, from the, from the workers, because those are the people who actually give you the insight into what's happening on the day to day. So I feel like that's kind of also a thing too. Yeah. Like maybe you're even remembering too, like, I don't know, to some extent, like this person wasn't even willing to be helpful in the things that they could have done with your career. They didn't want to be a part of your career. They just wanted to be a part of what you brought to the table. And, okay, so I hear somebody's like, no, I want to know why they want to bring my family into this. Oh, dang. Who told me to do this reading? You saw what I was doing. Just to be conflicting, because they feel like, this is the card that I ripped, hitting in the head. They feel like, well, if you don't get it and you keep doing it, then I should just be allowed to keep doing it. Like if you don't get the picture, if you don't see the communications, if you don't wake up and realize, if you don't get serious about it and you take me back, then everybody should get whatever is dealt to them. That's what this person just said. Everybody should get what's dealt to them. This person is something about, well, as long as, I don't know, it's something, there's money involved. I'm not even kidding you. There's money involved. It's not just about you being happy somewhere else or without them, just in general. Like they don't even like you single, Somebody that's ready to move on is happy that the other person that they were with feels single and free. As soon as they got that energy, maybe they saw you out on a date, heard about a date, saw you liking somebody's photos. It's that energy. Like this person watches and stalks you to find out when to like show you interest. They only want you when somebody else wants you. That's what this Ace of Cups was. Because I saw it and I was like, well, is this person getting new love? They only want you when they intuitively feel that you have some type of intimacy or love that's being extended to you, because they know that will hold you up. If they call, if they text, if they try to find out, they maybe feel like, oh, well, this person doesn't know that's how I'm using this. This person thinks I care about them because I'm calling their friend. This person thinks I'm mad and, about the relationship ending. And this person is not mad about the relationship ending. Okay, so what is this person mad about? Let's find out here. Let's find out. What is this person mad about? Ooh, that they can't do this to you. That's literally it, is that they don't have control over you. It came out initially as just wanting to be conflicting. This person is just not a happy person in their own life. What is this? Yeah, this person wants to play a lot of mind games. It's like they just want to come back and like hurt you. Like, oh, can I get them to, have a friend that leaves their friendship? Can I get them? Like they want to turn anybody against you that they can right now. They're working hard and being patient towards this. They couldn't do that in the relationship though. They couldn't do that in the relationship. They couldn't be patient enough and, have the class and qualifications is what I'm understanding. Because money can't buy you class. Isn't that what she said? Money can't buy you class. Yeah, they see you moved on from this. They see you moved. They probably will know you'll move on even more. Like they just see that you're happy. They see you're excited. They see you're inspired. And they're just kind of like, well, you weren't like that with me. I wonder why. Yeah, they see you like this. And it's like, you see me as the prize now, but you didn't see that when you had the whole pie in your hand and the medal on your shirt. You didn't see that? How, Sway? They saw they up level. They saw they upgrade into this 9 of Cups. They just didn't care. They felt like everybody was disposable and they were always going to get justice. They didn't care. They felt like your mother maybe might have forced you or might force you because, I don't know, again, they want to put your family into situations that your family has no business in. Do you determine when you and your mama and your daddy have an argument what's going to happen? Why does it work the other direction when it's up to the two people in the relationship to resolve their conflicts? This is what I'm getting. Like this person likes to bring your family into stuff or your friends into stuff. Yeah, look, so everybody can see what's going on with y'all. That's what they do. So everybody that's close enough to you to know that you have problems knows. So that they see you cleaning up the mess. They could see like, oh, okay, yeah, that's she having to go over and do this, and she having to do that, and she's having to do this to keep it. You know, somebody maybe even talking about like how much money you on the hook for right now. Like, I don't know if there's something like deal or something, but there's something about like they know that you're on the hook for this and that and the other. And it's like the fact that this person would even put their mindset into that space. It's like they can't even get their head into the right way to get you back. The only thing that they can think of to get you back is manipulation, is conniving ways. I need to ask another question. I just keep seeing somebody with their hand out so much. You're out here again. Oh, okay. Maybe you're noticing some cyberbullying kind of stuff. Like you may be noticing a little bit more of negative comments under your photos, or less comments or likes on your photos or whatever. You're noticing some stuff is what I'm hearing. You're noticing some stuff. Ooh. You may also be in a situation too right now where the fact of the matter is that the people that you'll be connecting with in the future, once you're able to cut these ties, those are the individuals that in this instance, if they were already a part of your life, they would have helped you to gain the momentum that you need to make sure that this deal goes the way that you want it to make sure that everything goes smoothly. I hear double, triple, double, triple, double, triple. It's like a guaranteed double, triple in the new energy, because it's not toxic, it's not hurtful. They're there to, you know, help and be a positive reinforcement. You know, and this other person is, ooh, I heard gang banging, but I heard banking on too. Yeah, they ain't up to nothing new. They're banking on the fact that you're just going to go ahead and do, you know, it's just a matter of time, especially since they've already see that you're not where you're wanting to be. So they're like, oh, okay, as long as he's not where he wanted to be, I still have an opportunity. I'm hearing something like they thought you might have been, again, that's right there too. Yeah. This is going to get this person a lot of bad karma. They thought that you were, or they thought that you did, or maybe they thought that you even were caught something and lost some money. So that's now why they're having this new vengeance. Oh gosh. So and you're moving on. I guess that's you, Tess. The fact that you're moving on. All right, give us more on this bankrupt. Is this financial? What does this bankrupt have to do with anything? Oh yeah, they're just dirt digging. They feel like you're dirt. They may have been dirt digging for information to show that you're still having third parties or something like that in this love triangle somewhere, right over here off to the side. Like they're thinking, or they're banking on the fact that even if you've grown to the place of wanting something for yourself and not having to be concerned about losing it. It's like most people don't get into new relationships because they're afraid of the person that they get close to leaving them again. And it's like that's what they're banking on. They're banking on the fact that you will let the past experiences determine how you act, and where in a negative way though. Like if you're argumentative, they're hoping that you just constantly be argumentative. You know, if you know, you tend to like hang out with your friends a lot, they're hoping that like you neglect your person and hang out with your friends a lot. Oh yeah, that's what they were looking for. So that's also what's getting them a lot of bad karma. Now they're trying to run from the fact that they were out there, you know, spreading these rumors, maybe saying you had a baby, maybe saying that you were in a relationship, maybe you, I don't know. But now maybe that's even got you running from them too. Yeah. That's that bad karma, all the dirt digging, all the, you know, yeah, that's why you're ignoring them. I think they know that though. They just want to keep trying to pretend though, like, I can get it right. I can get it right. That's what I keep hearing. I can get it right. I can get it right. But you're not looking to struggle, is what I heard. Like, you're not looking to struggle with someone with their own insecurities, with their own lack of, creativity, with their own, whatever their karmic friends get them involved in. You're not looking to be in that energy. You're looking for someone where it flows well, where they respect you and you respect them. I guess because I've always entered relationships looking to do my best and make sure that it went, the full mile. Like, I thought my first boyfriend in high school was going to marry me. It was like, we're dating because we're getting married. I'm literally 15. Okay? Not realizing, there's so much more life. But that's initially, that's how everybody starts out, right? No one starts out, unless they grew up in a really bad household and childhood, like where they saw a lot of bad stuff. But I don't think anybody moves away from the wanting love, wanting companionship, wanting to have someone who's not going to talk about them behind their back, someone who wouldn't even think of, can't even find something to say that would be a negative. It's like, I can't even find something that I would say about this person because I actually love them and I accept them for who they are. I'm not going to say this person, I don't know. I don't know. It's like even down to like the stinky feet. Like, I ain't even gonna trip off of that. People have stinky feet, People have funky farts. It's kind of that energy, like the things to be said or the things to be, concerned about are really not concerns. There may be some karmic friends around right now trying to debate you about thinking like, oh, nothing's perfect and this and that and this and the other. And it's like, yes, nothing is perfect, but it's about the person's commitment, regardless if it was you or someone else, that they are going to put the best foot forward in every relationship that they get into. That's the difference. You may not have even been looking at things like that. You've been like, oh, you might have been like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and hook up with Shorty. Shorty cute. Yeah, this person, whoever this past person is, they like playing on your emotions. They feel like that's the biggest catch. That's the biggest pull of the day, is the fact that you haven't moved on and found you somebody new. Because I get this person has been in and out of relationships or something like that, whether you know about it or not, because I don't feel like you really care. But I feel like that's this person's like, I moved on a long time ago. He's still this and he's still that and he's still this. That's this person's energy. When really you've been unbothered. Like you don't even care. But it's just the fact that like somehow this is affecting you because you're not, it's affecting you in the way that I just said it earlier. In the fact that you keep looking ahead and then peering back to say, okay, well, I don't want to get this. Okay, well, then don't move fast or don't move too slow. Like, I don't know. You seem like a smart person. Maybe friends are like, oh, it's expensive and this and this and this and this. Here's the thing. What is expensive? Because what's expensive to one person may not be expensive to another person, right? And then depending on who you're dealing with, like I said, it's that whole chicken coop energy. Someone, there are people who love tiny houses, right? People could be telling you, oh, you're going to have to take care of this person and blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know. When you were taking care of other people already, though, I feel like it's just the fact that you are so excited somewhere other than where you've been excited before. And they knew you were bored with them. I'm getting friends, family, exes, like all these people around you, they knew that you were getting bored with them. They could see that there was like, you didn't find them. Not that you don't like them. It's just kind of like, we've done this already. We've done this. Maybe that's why you stay focusing on some money, right? But the making it rain is in that card too. So that's why I'm saying some of these people are just looking at how like, oh, they're seeing, okay, so when these friends come to you about, oh man, it's going to be expensive, because they're looking at how much money you won't have to spend on them. Not that you won't have it to spend on them. It's just the fact that they don't want nothing cutting in on you being able to pull the chicks, on you being able to have the money for all the drinks, or you be able to have the nice car, or whatever it is, have a nice place for all the chicks to come over at, whatever it is. They don't want that. That's what they're concerned about. Like, oh, you're not going to be going out with me. I'm getting this friend may even like flirt with women and like, I don't know. It ain't your business, right? And that's how I think you handle it, which, it is what it is. But I understand not wanting to get involved in other people's mess. But you see they have mess, right? So this person clearly can't be the stand-up guy. Like it's almost kind of like that. Like I think maybe you're not feeling that you deserve everything because you're seeing what you've the character of the people around you possibly, but that's not you. And even if it was, the difference is that you make a decision to change for you, so that no matter who you get with next, your decision to change and move forward and disconnect and grow, heal, evolve, whatever, was not for other people. All right, anything else here? Yeah, this friend is mostly feeling like, like it's literally that, like, oh, we're not gonna be, I don't know, maybe you guys go on guys trips, we're not gonna be passport bros no more or something like that. You're gonna be taking your wife to the beach or something like that. So it's really just like a FOMO, a fear of missing out, when in reality they should embrace that you would have a different type of relationship with them too. One that maybe you and your person could go out on double dates with them and their person, and that might influence their relationship positively. Oh, they feel like maybe you're gonna move away too. Which I feel like if you were going to move away, you're going to move away regardless. I'm just keep it 100. Whoever is moving somewhere, they was going to move away somewhere anyway. But that's also why they want to keep you into this cycle. That's why this person keeps talking about whatever the deal is. That's why it's being brought up to you right now. Like the resources of the vibration that you're keeping right now. And it's the fact that you do deserve the better. It's just you have to go and like if you want a scoop of ice cream, you go in the kitchen and you get the scoop of ice cream. It's that kind of energy, which you gotta go get it though. You can't just keep looking and being in that limbo mode. Yeah, this person's always going to be a drama starter. That might be why you're running too, because it fell out right on this running. Like maybe that's also what you're realizing too. Like that's what's pressing most on you right now. Is like, man, this person is starting a lot of drama everywhere. Putting out, I don't know, with all kinds of, maybe you even got some photo proof. Maybe this is on top of that reading. Maybe this is on top of that reading that I did a little bit ago with a similar feminine type energy that was a cheater. Boss Daddy, your card came out then too. Maybe you're really trying to find some clarity on this, but I feel like that family thing, that may have been maybe you've noticed too, like that was one of their scarcity tactics, like involving your friends and family, making it toxic for them, right? Because what does that do? What does it do? You remained unbothered, yes, but you also have to consider, I introduced this person into my family's life. Now they're introducing this energy into my family's life, even though I've let go of them, or because I let go of them, or however it works. Yep. They use that family and friends energy a lot to try to pull you back in, it seems. Yeah. This person just doesn't like your happiness. This person just definitely doesn't like that you have any joy. And this person may have tried to start some drama like by having someone's car stolen, or they may be coming back to you because they need to pay their car note, maybe for a trip or something too. And they're gonna be like, I want you back so you can open up your wallet, Big Daddy. Maybe you just came back from some travel. They feel like the person that you were traveling with, they feel like that person is into you. But for whatever reason, they feel like this person is actually, this person feels doubly. This person feels like maybe whomever you're dealing with that may be into you, this person feels like that person wants to be you in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe this is, I don't know, somebody casual that you've been involved with, but they feel like this person may want to be you. That's interesting. What I'm getting here from, because what it says is like wants to be, acts like you, dresses like you, look alike, copies you. I'm not getting it like a copycat. This person is just feeling like, oh, this person is doing too much, trying to match divine masculine's style or something like that. This person is just trying to, like, I don't know. I feel like this person does see through to some extent. If and only if the person that you're seeing appears, and I'm just saying at first look, exactly like them. Like if the demeanor, if the poise, if the way they dress, if the things that they're into are the same as this past person, it is the past person. I mean, it's the past person in another form. Maybe they may have a few less issues than the past person has, but they're concerned that that person's into you too. And they also feel like this person wants to be them. Maybe they feel like they're the only person that could match your fly. You're reflecting on something. Maybe you got some screenshots. To them, you're unfazed about it. But to you, they're an obsessive lover. Oh, wow. They're talking mess about wherever you traveled to, wherever you went. And you see them as somebody that just talks mess and that they're an obsessive lover. You are out here reflecting, and they're out here starting this girl fight and continuing with their bad habits. Wow. Oh. Okay, their bad habits are trying to get the inside scoop on like who you're going to date next. That's really all it is. Because they feel like whoever you're dating next, because you've changed, you changed up how you get down, basically. Like you actually are saying, okay, I do want somebody. So the fact that you do want somebody, they feel like you're going to get that. You're stepping into your power too. You're going to be praised and you're coming up in the spotlight even more too. Like I said, that was a part of it though. It's like the people that you're going to come into union with, or that you've come into union with, these individuals would be that support, would be that positive reinforcement. It's like if you were putting on, let's say you were a nightclub promoter and you were doing a club, they would be taking the flyers too and handing them out everywhere they went, where they saw people of the demographics that fit the club, meaning a certain age group, right? I'm not trying to discriminate, but most people are in their 20s or 30s that go to clubs. So just keep it 100. Like there are older people, but you don't typically just go up to them. They'll find out from their 20 and 30-year-old friends. But anyway, this person might like, these people might like, if you're just like, not just like, but if you're like someone that's in the spotlight, babes, what are they called? They're on Instagram. Influencers. So if like you're an influencer, this person would be sharing your stuff and, you know, promoting you. So you'd have someone that promotes you versus someone that just kind of sits there to suck off of you. Maybe that's what you've realized now. Oh no, wait, that's what you're coming to realize? Okay, you're coming to realize that now. Especially the more that this person cries about it, it sends you an emotional, like something, but you ain't tripping. But the more they get through their pain and trauma and understanding what they caused for themselves in this situation and accept the breakup, the more you become fully detached and understand every single reason why your future is at stake. Okay, so your future is at stake. So I guess the fact that they are, it's all about you remaining uninterested though, because as soon as you open a window, they're going to climb through it, okay? So as soon as you let them feel like they're in with you, then they feel like they're in with you. So you may find out something from someone else, or you just may energetically feel that they're crying over you. You may feel like the energetic pool. Maybe even some of their karmic friends have been telling you about like, oh, we saw so-and-so, we had lunch with so-and-so. And again, that's the other reason why when you so connected with people, that's what I don't understand about people in the celebrities too, because it's like so-and-so slept with so-and-so and so-and-so slept with so-and-so. And it's like, so y'all kids is what now? You know what I mean? That kind of energy. Or it's like these two slept with these two. Now they've broken up and they're sleeping with each other's exes, or it's a lot of that. Maybe you feel like that kind of energy is a waste of time too. Yeah, I guess it was, right? Connecting and sharing the same obsessive habits, bad habits, all the rest of that. Yeah, you're not bankrupt. Maybe that's what you like people to think, the happiness haters to think. You're not bankrupt. You ain't lost out on nothing. You're just sitting with the right things on your mind. And love of self is the biggest, right? Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, being nostalgic about what it is that you know your heart desires. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If your heart desires to be free from people who want to burden you and your family, whether you with them or not, that's what I read here. It's like if you move forward with them, you stay in a toxic relationship, they're going to constantly call and bring your family and friends into the drama every time you guys have any problems. They call their mother, they call their friends, and then they start this next time they can get a chance, or they'll text your sister or something like that. And it's like, why can't we just, you're not supposed to be in a relationship. That's why. Sign of synchronicity. All right, well, keep loving on yourself, and hope you make the right decisions moving forward in your life so that you can have people that actually promote you and the things that you are all about. I hope this has been helpful and insightful in some way, shape, or form, and I'll catch you on the next one.